Yeah, look, it is a milestone in that the government making this size commitment to a project like this is really important and gives us now the confidence to be able to proceed with the next steps, and that's working with the club to put together the total funding package, but also detailed designs and detailed information to be able to go to tender, hopefully in the next few months. This complex is complex. There's 3 codes of racing here, and being able to access that track every day is going to be a little different to where other tracks might end up in terms of timelines. So we would think, to be conservative, you're talking about maybe 18 months from start to finish. So we've got to get through a tender process. That's got to be competitive. So there's a little bit of work still to do before we see any earth turned. And then we're talking, the back end of next year probably is where we're thinking, if everything goes perfectly, that maybe we're in a position that we'll have racing and at least trialling up and going here at Cranbourne.
We're going to build a track very similar to the Horsham style. We've taken key elements out of that track and our design's based on that. It's going to be a big one-turn track. We've got 7 metre widths right round the track, so we've increased the safety there. The radius will be increased. We've added transitions into the design, which is the old track didn't have the transitions, and we've got 3 starts on the back straight. So we'll have the option for one-turn racing and then a provision later down the track for distance if we need to add it.
It obviously looked like for a long period of time it wasn't going to happen at all. There was a lot of discussion, a lot of conjecture, but there's been a lot of work going on in the background from the initial meeting we had here with a lot of the participants and with GRV when we heard that the cost was potentially going to be 14 million, and that's why we couldn't justify it. But over time, obviously the costings have come down, but we were able to convince government and GRV how important this track was for the industry, for the region, for the trainers in this area, but not just for the trainers in this area. I think it sends a great message to all our participants statewide that greyhound racing's got a future, a long-term future, and the government sees that. GRV obviously are committed to that. So the investment here is not just for this region, I think it's for the whole industry in Victoria, which is obviously great news and really promising and should give people some confidence going forward of what the industry actually holds for them.
Oh, mate, it's unbelievable. It's exciting, and the good thing about it is now we can educate our young dogs here and don't have to travel an hour and a half to trial them, and we can educate them around the Cranbourne track. Yeah, it's very exciting.
I'm absolutely delighted. Not only is this track really important for my community, but to be quite parochial, this is important for my neighbours. This is the heart and soul of Cranbourne, to have this track and the excitement and the aspiration of the people who love dogs in this area come to fruition over the next year is just making my heart sing. I'm absolutely delighted. It's always wonderful to have Minister Carbines here. He comes here often. He's often here for all sorts of reasons to do with all the important industry and employment that comes out of what I call the centre of the universe. To have him here for this announcement is just terrific. I feel maybe I was a bit of a mozzie in the ear for Minister Carbines. He knows that I'm really supporting the Greyhounds and the importance of this track in particular, and he's always been supportive as well. So to have a minister who sees the importance of Cranbourne is really important for me, but really it's important for our community and our industry and my neighbours.